Hi, everybody. How are you doing? What?
I feel cool.
You shouldn't.
Why?
I'm kidding. We love you. So, hi, everybody. My online alias is Lord X. With me, we have Wolf Demon.
Hello.
And
Michael.
Michael.
He doesn't internet.
Yes. Alright, so today, I dragged these guys to watching the first episode of a show called Kamen Rider Ryuki. What did you guys think of it?
Pretty sure it was the first Asian. What would be classified as for drama?
This style of show is called Tokusatsu.
I will say,
I've watched something like it before. Not even Power Rangers.
I've heard this show is really good, but this first episode so far, all I'm thinking right now is Power Rangers.
Alright.
There's so far nothing special about it for me.
Well, it's hard not to with Power Rangers.
True. So, I want you guys to explain what happened in the plot of this episode.
Okay, it starts off with like some sort of missing case or something, and they send off this rookie reporter to go investigate.
Wasn't there like a mirror spider?
That was the beginning of the episode,
Like the beginning of the episode there was like a mirror spider. And
Yeah, but there's silk like surrounding everybody. Problem was nobody could feel it. All they could see it was in the mirror.
Alright. And then Japanese Batman came.
Japanese Batman appeared at night and then disappeared. I don't know what reason though.
It's a good point. He did just disappear and then the spider comes back later, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Plot hole?
Plot hole is establishing shot, I guess. A very, very long establishing shot. Okay, so then they send the new guy to investigate.
Yeah, not before he found out that he's having a dispute that does not involve him. Something about like a driver hitting a biker.
Like we
What
thought.
was that about?
I don't know. That's something I noticed a lot about early 2000s tokusatsu shows, is that the first episode really doesn't have anything to do with the rest of the story.
Trying to think. Okay, so it continues by like, how exactly does he meet up with the old guy? Like, he just runs into some sort of old guy. He goes into an apartment.
Well, see, that's the problem with watching a Japanese live-action show, is that we can't really read what's written in the emails unless we can read kanji.
Yeah.
And we can't. What I assume happened is that he got an email.
Well, usually, like even then, like
You're gonna screw off the camera, Tristan. It's too late.
There are some shows that will like, even if you can't read it, they will put subtitles so you can understand a portion of it, like so you know what the gist of it is.
Yeah. This is TV Nihon though, so.
So they don't quite do that. Yeah.
They don't sub the word mo.
I don't
know what it means either. I don't speak Japanese.
Alright. So after that, he notices like one of the windows, like the screens or whatever, kind of are messed up in a way.
Because all the reflective surfaces in the room are all covered with newspapers.
Yeah, so like nothing happened. How's that old man know what's gonna happen though? He just had everything covered.
Was
he
it
involved
him
somehow.
that covered it? Because he complained about it, the stuff being broken.
Oh.
I don't think that he covered it. I think that the former tenant did, which I'm assuming that the former tenant was killed by the dragon or something.
No.
Or he got like sucked into the mirror world.
Or something happened. Anyways, after that, like he's picking out the mirror, he sees a dragon, like who, for a reason, we see a screenshot of him like moving around. All of a sudden, makes a 360 or
Inside the
180.
glass windows of a building across the street.
Like no, before that, like he's in a black void. All of a sudden, he makes a 180.
Oh, that's right.
And then he starts circling the building before coming out and looks like a toy charging at a building.
This is the early 2000s we're talking about. Be grateful we have any special effects.
Reminds me of that Corn movie.
Children of the Corn 3?
Yes.
We can't talk about that now.
They don't know about that movie. We'll devote an entire another video to talking about Children of the Corn 3.
So, after that,
Dark days.
So after like the dragon like busts all the windows open, he calls one of his co-workers over to like settle the dispute with a landowner. And the guy's staring off into space, trying to figure out what the hell just happened. And hold on, I'm trying to remember the rest of it. Okay, so he sees her grow off. All of a sudden, like, he starts having these rings in his head.
Rings in his head.
Yeah, and he sees, like, out of the corner of his eye, he sees, like, in a reflection that his coworker is, like, wrapped around in webs as she's walking away. Mm-hmm. And so he follows her. Two mysterious figures who have something to do with the whole shady stuff.
Japanese Batman and
Japanese
random girl.
Batman.
Yeah, those two. They notice that he can see the monster when he shouldn't be able to for whatever reason.
Don't forget the part where her smart car is wrapped in webs and somehow it keeps it from starting.
Yeah, that is.
They're magical Japanese spider webs.
In the fourth dimension.
Yes.
So he sees it.
Cars hate those.
The fourth
Sorry.
dimension?
No,
Yeah.
you're good. So he tries to stop the spider from reaching the girl. Ends up getting sucked into the other dimension. Sorry.
It's added effect right there. It's for your benefit.
And
Yeah.
so he gets sucked through the dimension. He goes through the weirdest looking transition of like,
It's like Doctor Who on steroids.
It looks like that one meme, the shooting star meme.
The shooting star meme.
Yeah, exactly.
You not heard the shooting star meme?
No.
Give us just a moment here. So now do you know what they are?
Yes, I didn't recognize the name.
Well, now you know. So where were we?
Knowing is half the battle.
Alright, so he went through the fourth dimension, went through a transition that looked like a shooting star meme, and then all of a sudden he has a costume on.
Yes.
Okay, I'm not entirely sure how that works, but I'm sure they'll figure that out later.
Yeah.
So he
it's
sees-
known as a henshin, which henshin is Japanese for transform.
Okay. And so he then sees the CGI spider in all of its glory.
And what glory it is. It's early 2000s glory.
It's like the prequels to Star Wars.
Oh, yeah.
Don't bring those up.
Okay.
We don't have enough time to deal with those.
Okay.
Okay, so he makes a run for it. Batman goes to a mirror, enters the fourth dimension, and is like, he starts helping the guy out by attacking the spider. And honestly, one of the weirdest battle scenes I saw during that fight was when he like gets hit. All of a sudden, he flies around gracefully.
Yeah, like he just glides.
He T-poses.
Then why is that
like a
happening?
graceful Batman ballerina?
What person has ever got punched and then goes over like?
People who watch Naruto.
Yes, sure.
Well, that's how they run. Yes.
Get Josh in here to help with that. He can explain.
All right. So and then the news reporter has like nothing to do with it, any of this. He tries to fight the spider. Like, I don't know what the hell's going on, but I'll fight anyway.
Hits him with a
And
sword
gets bitch slapped by a spider.
And the guy who was originally helping him pulls a dick move. The spider
Like, hits him.
So first the spider hits him. He goes flying, and all of a sudden the dude hits him into the side of a building.
It just swats him away.
Like, bitch, out of the way.
Ew, Ryuki.
Oh man. Trying to think. Okay, so all of a sudden he calls in his dad in to help him fight.
And it turns into some sort of drill.
Yeah,
The bat drill.
yeah. First his bat turns into a cape, then his cape turns into a drill.
The way that you do in Japan.
Don't you have a drill cape?
And-
I mean, I thought we all had drill capes.
And then pretty much makes the spider explode. Power Rangers physics right there.
Just tokusatsu in general.
Yeah. And yeah, that's pretty much how they kill him. And Blake brought up a good point about one of the old cliches of
Roll credits.
why don't they?
Why don't they start off with the finishing move?
Yeah, why don't they use the strongest attack first?
I'm sure it will explain it at some point.
I can't wait for episode 207.
There's only 50 episodes of the show.
That is never explained.
that's how the episode ends,
I
right?
think so.
Yep.
All right. So.
Oh wait, no, I forgot to mention. The dragon makes an appearance.
The dragon does make.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and they both end up having to run away from the thing, and we get a preview that the Blue Ranger is gonna soon become the Red Ranger.
They're actually called Kamen Riders.
Common Riders, I know.
Which you're pissing off like 4 people on YouTube.
I think you're being generous.
Yeah. Well, there is a community of tokusatsu people on YouTube.
I'm sure they'll all be raging about me.
Maybe, I'm sure. This is the first time you've ever seen
I don't
anything
know
like
him.
this, though,
Feel free
right?
to kill him.
Yeah, this is my first time I've ever actually
Yeah.
seen it. The only other time I've seen it is like in cameos and other animes.
Yeah.
Like some guy will be walking out of the store and all of a sudden there's a Kamen Rider in his grocery store bag.
Yeah. It's very popular with kids in Japan. And I can see why after watching
Yeah, the
Gaim
cards.
and O's.
He talked us into marathoning this show.
Alright, well, we will see you guys next week with episode 2 of Kamen Rider Ryuki. Do you have anything to add to that, Tristan?
No, I got it.
Alright.
I was gonna have some fun.
I'm sure we'll have more puns by the end of episode
I'm
2.
gonna take your mint.
How dare you take these mint?
I love mint.
I have to fight you to the death now!